And now, peeps, it's time to hack the world again. That's right. Hello, peeps, and welcome to Hacknet. This game, from what I understand, is kind of a spiritual successor to Uplink and OnLink, which I've played on this channel before. One of my YouTube subscribers, Gorgeous Freeman, actually recommended this game to me, and then during the Steam Summer Sale, he bought the game for me. So I decided to do a Let's Play of it because it seems like it's going to be an interesting game. I don't know for sure because I haven't played it. I am doing a completely blind playthrough of this. I know nothing of this game other than the trailers and the screenshots that I've seen from Steam. I have not fired up the game. I have not fired up any videos of the game, so I have no clue what I'm getting into. So let's go ahead and get started by hitting, I guess, new session. Username, of course, is going to be Nightdagger. Password. Once created, a session's language cannot be changed. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Okay, that looks really realistic. Okay, what do we got? 14-day timer expired, initializing failsafe. Hi. This is strange. Stranger than expected. I guess I'm supposed to write this in the past tense, though I hardly feel like admitting it's over. My name is Bit, and if you're reading this, I'm already dead. Well, that's morbid. Okay, I guess this is the game interface. Initializing loading modules, complete, loading notes, complete, reticulating splines. Oh, nice Sims reference. As of right now, you're at risk. Learn as quickly as possible. Begin the tutorial sequence. So, connect to your own computer. First thing you want to do is scan it for adjacent nodes. Scan network. Should be all you need for now for your own server. Disconnect from your machine. Time for you to connect to an outside computer. Be aware that attempting to compromise the security of another computer is illegal under USC Act 1030-18. Proceed at your own risk and connect to an outside machine. This VM's terminal module has been activated. This will be your primary interface. A command can be run by typing it out and pressing enter. Computer security system and the open ports can be analyzed using the probe command. So, probe. Here you can see the active ports, active security, and the number of open ports required to successfully crack this machine using port hack. This machine has no active security and requires no active ports to crack. If you're prepared to, it's possible to crack this computer using the program port hack. Taking control of an external system and are now its administrator. You can do whatever you like, but you should start by scanning local nodes. So, scan. No results, not a problem. Investigate the file system. LS, which by the way is command. List, I don't know what the hell it means. Navigate to the bin folder. So cd bin. Look at config.txt. Shit. I can't remember the command for look. Cat, that's what it is. Totally useless. Now to clear your tracks before you leave, move up a folder. Go to logs. You can delete a file using the command rm file name. You can delete all using rm. Yeah. Let's go ahead and remove all files in log. And we're going to DC. Completed the guided section of the tutorial. To finish it, you must locate the process ID of this tutorial program and kill it. What is, I can't, this is done using primarily Linux commands, from what I can understand. I can't remember my Linux command. Texture documents and setting admin facts, not porn. Okay, PS, that's it. Kill 83. And I'm guessing that means I have new mail. First contact. Hi. I don't know you, and I'm sad to say that I never will, but if you're reading this, it means you might be the only person that can make things right. Right now I'm trapped. There's no way out and not enough time, and I need your help. But there's something you need to take care of first. The faster the better. Hacknet OS wasn't meant to be a release as it is now. After a while, an automated tracker will activate itself. We can't let that happen. Connect to your own node, then find and delete security tracer exe. Okay. View file system. Bin. RM. LS. Oh, it's RM. Done. And reply. Getting some tools together. Great, that should keep you safe from now, at least from your own computer. That's kind of, yeah, freaky. Great, now that you, before we start, you're going to need a few things. Port hack alone isn't going to cut it on most modern computers you find, not ones worth looking at. Should start by checking up on a friend of mine. He goes by Viper. Awful, I know. He's honestly not the brightest crown on the box, but he always seems to get a hold of useful code. You should have no trouble getting into his files. Finding something useful might be a bit more of a challenge. You can, for the most part, ignore the generic files, stuff that gets logged or saved by a program, IRC logs and the like. Custom named things like exe files are what you want to look out for. Download any files you can using the command scp. Okay, there's the quick reference sheet. So, jmail.com. I don't want to... Return to inbox. Log out. Exit. Let's scan the network from this. Okay, we'll just connect to my own PC for the moment. And we're going to, first of all, we need to probe the system. Alright, so open ports required for crack, 0. So we need to port hack him. Found a password. Let's scan the network for nodes. Oh, hey, check that out. Entropy asset cache. View as file system. Go to bin. scp shh crack.exe. YouTubers, notes, ASDF. I wonder. YouTubers to check. Oh, I'm not on there yet. Oh, I will be. I will be. Let's go to his sys folder. That's DLL files. It's not gonna help a whole lot. Let's delete all of the logs. And let's, no command exit. Oh, I just disconnect by clicking off of it. DC or RM all again, and I just connect my own node. You're the administrator of this system. All right, so I found a useful program. Maiden flight. Congratulations, I honestly have no way of knowing if you succeeded in this responder, but if you're seeing this, it means you at least found something. I'm going to assume it's something really useful. You should try breaking one of my old test servers. If Viper had the sort of thing he's known for getting lying around, you should have everything you need to get in. Remember, any non-basic program, you need to get a port number to run. Like this, SSH crack 22, file name of the port number. Find a port you want to crack and run it on that. In case you don't know already, you can hit tab to autocomplete commands. Hitting SSH and then tab should autocomplete it to the full name. Works for everything. Security basics. There's the Bitwise test PC. So that's what we want to go to. I'm guessing that red dot on there means there's some sort of security in place, so I don't want to connect to that yet. Okay, let's probe the system. Okay, we need one open port in order to crack this. I'm going to guess it's port 22 because that's the SSH port. So we're going to crack that port. All right, port's cracked, so we're going to port hack it. And now we can probe the system. We're going to scan his network, view his file system. Anything useful is probably in the bin. No? Home. Hobbs terminal guide, test file. There's IRC logs. There's IRC logs. Data 0. Autolog reports. Congratulations, you win. Well, that's the game. Thank you guys for... yeah, no. Hobbs terminal guide. Handy commands you'll want to run from the... Oh, this is... yeah, I'm probably going to want a copy of this. Fork bomb. It's not specified, but it's a useful panic button if you need to down a system in a hurry. You need admin rights for this one. You can fork bomb your own system as a defensive measure. Sets up a remote host on a system where you have admin access. This can be run on your own system as a defensive measure. See trap for details. I want a copy of that on my system. I guess it is a 2TXT. Okay. I'm copying that to my own system so I can read it when I want to. That's an IRC log. Data 0 is just counting to 290. That's nothing interesting. That's empty. Auto log reports. Waiting for boss to leave. Then I'll meet you out back. Do you think he has an idea? I doubt it. He's got no idea about the shitstorm that's coming. Shitstrom. Don't forget to clear the browser history. We don't want him tracing it back to us. Yeah, I got it covered. He's walking out the door now. Give me a minute to set up the camera feed. You got 3 minutes before that static image falls down. I'll take the list, then we grab a pint to celebrate. You wouldn't believe this shit if I told you. Got mercs banging down my door for the source. 12K, not bad for 2 months work. Confirmed fake. All good on my end. That idiot Bill got fired and I'm safe. I always hated Bill. You did me a favor. I got months of exclusives here. I'll hit you back next time with a new Brisbane movie coming out later. Boss. So Bleeding Cool is the boss. I don't know if that actually means anything, but okay, I need to delete all of the logs here. And then I'll just connect to my own system. Scan my network. Found the banished sounding communications, which I've had all along. Now, can I connect to Entropy Asset Cache directly, or do I have to have a link? I don't think I have to have a direct link, because I was able to connect to that. That's just on my node. Okay, maiden flight. We can reply to this. Send something in return. Nice work. Here's where it's going to start getting harder. I need to ask a favor. I've been a little sloppy lately, which is what got me into this whole mess. That's why I'm writing this in the first place, I guess. Anyway, the point is there's some logs on a few computers I'd prefer weren't there. You should remember this. If you forget everything else I tell you, don't get sloppy. Delete your logs. If you haven't been, start over. Everything you do on any modern OS is tracked and logged into the log folder. Just go there and RM the whole thing. Never forget to. P. Anderson's bedroom PC. What? Okay, let's probe this system. We need a port, so SSH crack port 22. Insufficient memory. Close notes to free space. I don't have enough memory because I've got my notes open. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. There we go. So that's interesting that notes actually use RAM while they're open. We'll port hack. Okay, now we can scan the network. That gave me absolutely nothing. Let's view the file system and check the bin folder. Documents. Laptop police report. Police number, claim number. I don't know if that's important or not, but chat log. You guys ready to stream? That depends. Are you ready to die? Blah, blah, blah. I wonder what game they're streaming. Laptop. Conventional insurance won't cover. Not declared prior to incident. Can't investigate. Or can investigate, can't cover. There's a tax return, but that's encrypted. Personal letter draft. Dad, I know you don't understand the choices I've made. Blah, 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 blah. Head out to LA with James. So apparently James ran off with Paul to LA. Work. Report email draft. Nothing conclusive. Got leaves. Laptop was stolen at convention. Contained the dossier reports. Had copied the most likely one over here. Was sure I have. Will submit with details. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so basically nothing here seems really that interesting to me. Anything in the bin folder? No. Syst folder? No. The log. Given administrator. Access file Valence dossier. So where's that? Where's that dossier? It's not shown. Anyway, I'll deal with that later. Maybe I'll be able to find it later. Okay, and disconnect. And we'll connect to Gmail. We'll log in. Let's go ahead and reply. Where to from here? Alright, if you see this, then you've done well, and well, this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? Seems like a lot to hope for. Realize I don't have time to write the whole thing. There's way too much to learn. I don't have time to do any of it. I'm going to need to ask something more. There's a group that goes by Entropy that's currently accepting members. They'll be able to teach you more. When you're ready, I'll contact you again. As for getting into Entropy, you'll need to bypass a proxy server, a few shells, open using the command shell, running on computers you've already got admin access to should be able to overload it. So proxy server info, run on shell, connect to a computer and probe its security, use the shells to overload the proxy. NetEDU archives will have more details. So let's check the network education archive and the Entropy test server. Okay, this seems interesting. So I need to get some shells running on computers. Let's go ahead and go to, I can't break into Gmail, I don't think. I might be able to, but you know what? I know I can get access to this one. So we're gonna view the file system and we're gonna put a shell on this. And we're gonna remove our logs. I've got access to the Bitwise test PC, so we'll shell this one. Wipe the logs. We had access to Viper's battle station, so we'll shell that. Remove those. And I think 3 should do it. Let's connect to the network education archives. Proxy server quick guide. Proxy server's function is a buffering layer between a target computer and a connecting counterpart that filters, caches, and monitors incoming traffic to optimize web performance and prevent some kinds of attacks. The most well-known recognized flaw in proxy servers is their upper memory limit, which when reached will force them to allow unchecked traffic to pass through. To exploit this, we'll run shells on other computers that an attacker has access to. And with a collection of shells and servants, we'll connect to a target computer and use the shell's overload functionality to flood the target's proxy server with junk data, allowing other potentially harmful traffic through. An exe command on modern terminals executes a file residing in the local machine. Many exe files are not written to have any function over a network. It will ignore the cross-network socket and perform its function locally. So basically, if I want to run a program on an external machine, I need to copy it to the external machine to run the shell there, or to run it there. Proxy servers advanced. Second computer that you connect to a target through. With significant amount of memory, making the process a long and daunting task, nigh impossible with a single machine. They can entirely prevent the execution of programs that could compromise support or a security service. Tracers. I should probably look at this. New digital security suites will generally include some method of tracking the location of hostile activity taken against it. It is an imperfect science, so there's 2 recognized forms of trace: active and passive. Passive is a computer running on a machine that attempts to detect hostile action and mount a tracing action against it. Method of doing so varies from program to program. Can in theory be prevented from completing by using a self-induced crash at the exact time the ping arrives from the hostile service, giving it no return, such that it assumes the packet never arrived. Requires OS level integration though, and is not known to feature on any widely recognized OS, leaving this an effective tracking method for would-be assailants. So basically, I can kill my own computer as it's being pinged. Active tracer. An active trace is a tracking effort, blah, blah, blah. An active trace is untrackable and is generally done by attempting to breach security on nodes used. Can be prevented by wiping away a chain in the connection link so that the pursuer has nothing to follow. And it is recommended that if an active trace has been mounted against an assailant, it is done as soon as possible. Now see, this is backwards from onlink and uplink, because in that the active trace was when they were tracing back the systems looking for you while you were connected. And if you disconnected before the trace got there, it had nowhere else to look, and the trace stopped there. And then they went to the passive trace, which was when they were looking through the logs, which is what they're talking about here. Okay, well, requires admin access. Let's go ahead and probe this system. There's a proxy and a firewall here, and it requires 5 open ports. That's not going to happen. So I can't even view my logs on this system. Let's disconnect from that. Let's go ahead and connect to the Entropy test server. We're going to probe this system. There's a proxy detected. We're going to overload that proxy. And we're going to crack port 22. We're going to port hack that. Okay, let's first of all view the logs. We'll get rid of the logs that are there. Entropy induction test. Download this file to complete your induction test. Okay, bin, 0 col. Oh, I have an email. Hack the planets. You fools bound down to me. I got mad skills, and you know it. Assuming you know what retort means, let me start by saying you are nothing but a scrub. It probably took you all week to work out how to smash through the proxy. I bet you're probably 12 thinking you can hack the planet from your mom's 386. Need help. Those idiots over at Stormwind have ruined the balance of Shaitan 3 with the latest auction house patch. Super fan since the original Admins are pretty pissed at you. The Chinese contingency has been hammering the servers all night requesting gold. Admins are lazy. No one ever remembers to clear out the bin folder too. It's designed for people to break in, at least tidy up. Oh, there's a gold farming service advertisement for this world's version of WoW. Bit, please read. Bit, if you're lurking, can you come out of the shadows? I need to talk to you. Vapor won't get off my case saying something's wrong. She's sure something's going on. Let me know. T. Okay, there's nothing useful in here, so let's clear logs. And let's disconnect from this, because I don't like being connected to other confirmation mission. Let me be the first to congratulate you on locating and bypassing the Entropy group entrance exam. While an experienced hacker, it's a relatively trivial task, surprisingly few actually seem to manage it. Before we'll be able to allow you to officially join the group, we must further confirm your abilities. A tabloid news server has recently taken a negative stance towards Entropy, and we'd like to temporarily disable their operation. We want you to bring down the server's message board. If you can, leave the non-Entropy related articles and the rest of the server intact. We don't need to be needlessly destructive. It's not a request to simply wipe the server clean of articles. We just want that program brought down. Okay, so I'm going to keep these guys slaved for now. That is going to add the /bot news network. Let's go ahead and connect to that. Probe it. We've got a proxy. Let's overload it. We'll crack port 22. Port Hacknet. Insufficient memory. It was because my other program hadn't closed down yet. Okay, and Entropy group engaged in malicious hacking. Back. Message board. Listings. RM. So we're going to remove Entropy engaged in malicious hacking. We're going to remove suspicions arise over Entropy. Let's go back out and let's check, is your data at risk? Popular social network friendhold, latest fixture, apparently bent on compromising this. Now, this doesn't specifically name Entropy, so I'm going to leave that for now. The new Microsoft phone, it's fine. Opball, dongle. Dongle is such a weird word to say. Okay, let's view the file system. Let's go to the bin. There's nothing there. System, default boot module. Sashbot news. Message board, closed. Config caution. Config sys in this folder is a critical system file. Do not delete it. Doing so will crash the board and bring the host program down. They said it didn't want me to be needlessly destructive. I took down the message board postings that they wanted me to take down. Scan the network before I leave, and let's wipe my logs. And let's go ahead and disconnect. Mission's incomplete. I guess it wants me to bring down. Okay. We'll port hack it again. I guess it wants me to change the config file in order to complete the mission. It wants me to crash it after deleting the news. ls message board config to sys. We're going to first of all rm config.sys. There we go. That should do it. Now I should be able to reply. There we go. Achievement unlocked, Entropy. Greetings, Night Dagger. Congratulations. Your timely execution of your first contact has proved your abilities, and I can now gladly welcome you to Entropy. As a small welcoming gift, you'll find user details of the admin account on our asset server attached. Help yourself to any programs you might need and view our mantra. Once you're geared up, reply to this address and I will arrange a true test of your abilities. So, I have access to the Entropy asset server and I have an admin account on that server with the password Rosebud. So I'm guessing the star means that I have a known access. Alright, well, I'm 34 minutes into this recording. I think getting access to Entropy and joining Entropy is going to be a good stopping point for the first episode. So, I'm going to leave it off here. If you guys like what you saw, let me go ahead and close these shells. I'm not going to need them at the moment. If you guys like what you saw, make sure you leave a like on the video and leave a comment. Let me know if you want more. Let me know if this is too boring and if you don't want it. I'm liking it so far. So, I mean, even if I don't keep recording it, I'm going to keep playing it because it's an interesting game. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. This has been Night Dagger, hacking the world once again with Hacknet, and I'll catch you later, peeps.